and you brush them nasty teeth, we go to Plant McDonald's and have dinner. But you are shaking that whole fucking bed. Worse than me and Dad.
Out the whole backside of it.
You tore it up?
No. Yeah, like half of the screws are missing. All on their own. I didn't even do anything.
Well. Hey.
I can't say anything out cussing.
You have my genetics. Hey, stop it, damn it. Lay down. It's quiet time. Hold on, Neil and Justin. I'm getting. Hey, no. Unless you're talking about Hope, who is now in heaven or hell, we don't know where she is. But you can't say the B word unless you're talking to a female dog. Don't say it. I'm serious. I'm allowed to say it because I am one.
You're not a dog, you furry.
I'm not a furry.
Yes, you are. You're saying you're a freaking dog. Dog being a furry.
Okay, this is me at home with the kids by myself. I want proof how bad my kids are.
My butt stinks like shit.
Hey! Stop! We're not going to McDonald's.
Please!
Listen to the begging.
Where's water?
I swear on my life. This stop. I can't. They all. Hey, we all have problems. Okay.
I have mental issues.
They're my problem. Not.
I coughed in my butt cheeks. Help me.
Buy McDonald's.
No!
They are my kids. Stop it. I mean it. I'll send Candace in here. Allie!
Oh, fuck!
What? Bring the soap. We're gonna play.
Please no! Please no! Jamie, do this!
Oh, and there's a cat. Candace, your first job. The bathroom is not picked up.
Boys, get to work.
Hey, you got to get up. They're screeching. JB sounds like a little girl.
JB can come in here.
Stop by. Why do I have the kids all by myself? This is how life treats me. Are my toes? Listen, Allie, if they get too loud, you go in the room and smother them with love.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. I hear four-letter words. You don't even know the English language, but you know that? They actually, science proves that if you cuss, you're actually smarter. Look it up. I'm gonna share it on my. No, listen. It is true. It means that you're not a liar, because when you're angry, think about that.
It's your true emotions.
Yeah, it's your true emotion. That's one of them. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna read you guys the whole article. If you cuss, you're smarter and you're a better person. It's true. I mean, it's scientific evidence at this point. Okay. Jesus, it's hot in this house. Is the AC on? Yeah, I hear it. Who knows what we're going to hear in the background? Let's just all pray. Pray for me. So, yeah. No, I watched, who was it? The one that used to do MTV. She was a VJ for MTV. What's her face? She's married to Richard, that guy. Yeah. So anyway, she posted an article on her Instagram about cursing. I'm going to share it on my community feed. So all the times I curse, I feel good about myself. There's hope for us. Okay, so hold on. I got to get behind the black light. Not black light, ring light. Jesus. Alexa, I didn't ask you for anything. Why are you answering? That's fucking weird. Oh, I cussed again. See, it means I'm smarter. Hey, guys. Is it Friday yet? Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go to bed already. And it's not even, it's 2:36. Chris, hey. No, these kids they're driving me up a wall, like literal, like wall. I'm not sure where I could even grab onto a wall because I'm a hoarder. Hoarder's gone wild. Hold on. Hey, Melvin. At least you guys are here with me. We're going to have therapy this week with each other, okay? We're going to do a therapy session every day with me. And you know my kind of therapy, right? It's like, let's do shots. It is what it is. Thank you. This is just a $4 tube top from Walmart. See? Is that, but I have to mix black with everything. Like it's, and yes, I'm a Christian. Chris, listen, supposedly you've already had one-on-one with me. Hey, Ernie, pray for me. Let's all do a moment of silence for Lissa this week because my boobs itch too really bad because sweat is real. It looks like they're sagging. It's just the way I sit slouched over. And I have a short torso, really long legs. See, my torso is kind of small. So it looks like my boobs are hanging down on my crotch, but they're not. I promise. Oh my God, they need... It is hot. And it's a high of 84 today. It feels like it's fucking 120. I can't with... Like, I'm going to complain and moan and the whole summer. It's just beginning. Look, I sold both of the items that were in here on eBay. So I sold the Grogu pocket back holders. So far this month from reselling, well, this month and last month, I made about $1,000. And I'm just starting. I mean, that means something, right? But trust me, I've already spent that money on my channel. So we're not going to do Dollar Tree as much. We're going to do Dollar Tree for like when we need something and snacks and groceries. You know, like when we need stuff. Thank you, Steven. We're going to do that, okay? We're not going to just go. I'm preaching to myself, okay? It's a thing that I have to do. We're going to go only when we need things. We're not just going to go because we don't necessarily need anything from Dollar Tree. But we need the cookies. You know, like the Girl Scout cookie brand, we need those. And I don't need any more lip products. Yes, I do. I kind of feel like I do, but I don't. I really don't. Like we are running out of room to live in our bedroom. Well, granted, listen, I have filming equipment. I'm not like made of money and we don't have like, you know, some of these influencers have like an actual apartment just for filming, or they'll have a guest room for filming. That's why the bed's always made. Bullshit. I bet if you looked at their bedroom, it's worse than mine. I just don't have that. Okay, we are just gonna give me some grace Give me some grace. I'm very professional. Let me tell you, I'm probably the most professional asshole. Okay? I'm You guys, I need help. I'm so overwhelmed. No, I'm not pulling them out. You have to pay me a lot of money to see them. And no, I don't have OnlyFans. Why does it look dark in the background? Oh, that's why. Sorry. I'm looking in the screen. If you hear screaming, no one's being injured that I know of. I have boys. I need more. I need more help than what's available in this world. Oh my god, it's only 3 days, but like we're only on day 1, you guys. Help me. Help me. Okay, I'm gonna have my snack first. I did eat about a quarter of that sandwich. That guy was hot though, kind of. I made it. Hey, Serwin. I know. Like, but if I smoke weed, I could not do anything but lay here and look at the ceiling. Would you guys really be here with me if I just lay down and was like the whole time? If you guys don't peel these in layers, you're wrong and get the hell out of my life. Listen, look. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. Okay. 18 and up channel. If you are under the age of, I try to peel them in layers, but no, this only get Little Debbie's. Okay, I used to sell Little Debbie's at school. What, Chris? What did you say? Oh, damn, it cracked again. I don't know who the hell you are, Chris. I never got the pictures. I don't know who I'm missing, you know, or if I... Damn it! I don't know. I didn't sleep well. I lie. What do you mean? I love these. You guys better be eating a snack. We eat a lot on my channel. What did I... Chris, bullshit. What? I didn't get an email. I am an asshole, though. I am. I can be. If I need to be. So, Rona, at least you're nice. Hi, Danny. Oh, damn. Almost had the whole... Look at that. Let you see what? Are you paying me $10 million? No. Here we go. Listen to this. Victoria's Secrets is still owes me money from that one runway show I did. Justin, Serwin is just fucking around. He's just playing. Motor City, hey, I remember you from the pizza. I think that was you, right? Can't wait to see what. I'm not pulling nothing out. You're not going to see nothing. Mm-hmm. I had that last night, the Supreme. That's awesome, Neil. Good for you. Sometimes it's okay to be bad, though, Justin. You can't live your life always being good. That's no fun. But don't take my advice, because I'll be waiting outside Heaven's Gate for 50 years before I get in. But I'll eventually get in. I'll just be waiting. You do what? Sherwin's a lot. I can only eat one at a time of those. Oh my God. All the Hail Marys. We do not. Serwin, we do not. I have the smallest mouth. Oh, I have never been told that. Get your mind out of the gutter. I already know where everybody, every time I say something, I know where all's mind is. Wait, what is this? There's a new Victoria's Secrets collection. It's a gourmand. Listen. Bye, Neil. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so they have a glaze a la mode. Oh, you know, I'm going to have fun doing this one. Milky Madeline. Listen. Serwin. But listen. And then vanilla mousse. But listen, glaze a la mode. You already know where I'm going to go with the whole, like, review. If it's good. I'm ready. Okay, here. Ooh, woo, woo. Oh, fuck yeah. Creamy, molten mallow, creamy vanilla. Fuck yeah. That's gonna be good. I'm ready. I can't help it. Victoria's Secrets. Alejandro in Alaska. Hey. Okay. So let's get to business. What were we gonna do? Okay. It will be a dessert sermon. From my inner soul. You guys, I'm so overwhelmed today. I have no idea how I'm gonna get through these next 2 days. I need help, like professional and all the things. Okay, so let me tell you something. I'm wearing this one today. I couldn't spray it on my skin, but I spread it on my top in my shorts. I still smell it. That Bear Nectar, fucking phenomenal. Oh, you guys. I'm having a hard time. Okay. First off, okay. Let me put some lip products on because we I kind of want like a reddish one. Like a red tint because wait, is this the red one? No. So I broke a blood vessel. You can see kind of where it's like miscolored in the top of my finger, and I can't use it. Brand. I work for Victoria's Secrets. I'm one of their angels. I'm doing the... If you believe that for a second, you're wrong. Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, I got my Vanilla Romance in here. I didn't know I had that in here. Nice. Okay. So what is this color? Nope, that's too pink. I need like a... I had one of these. I feel like that was... We'll use this one, I think, because it's got a little bit of... Hold on. I'm going to put this on first. That might work. That's more like maroon than red. Let's put a little sparkles on top. Why does it make that sound? That'll work. Okay. Everybody, I have to be professional. Let's be on our best behavior today. Okay, because I have to get through these hauls. Hand reading, we're going to read. It's not too bad. Wait a minute. Wait. We got some more VS Beauty Body Mist. Listen to this. Velvet Bohemia. Cashmere Haze. Wait. Suede Wonder. Fuck, yes. Mystic Silk. Yes, please. That is crushed macadamia and caramel silk. Velvet Bohemia is golden, saffron, and velvet chai. Listen, Suede Wonder is rich berries and suede. They're take my money. Take my money. Can they? You know, I looked up Bath and Body Works is new. They're having a preview of their Halloween collection. Thank God I don't really like it. I mean, these are their plugins. Now this one's kind of cool. But I'm not going to pay $36 for a candle like that. Spooky popcorn. Come on. No. Unless my skin smells like it, that's fine. I might pay $36 to smell like that. We don't waste money on my channel. No, I'm saying Victoria's Secrets, they keep coming out with like more Yeah. I'm gonna try not to think about it anymore because I need to film and I keep getting sidetracked. I can't be, every time I turn on Instagram, that is what happens. Motherfuckers, like, I follow people to influence me, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be influenced this time. I always put it in my head, like, you don't need it, you don't need it, but I do need it. Because it helps my... Okay, we're going to film on this one. Hopefully I have enough. Jesus. What does this mean? Okay. I'm going to film on this one. Everybody be very professional today. I need your help to maintain my professionalism. Okay? Let's all pray. Hell yeah. Okay. What was I saying? I forget. I don't think it even matters in the grand scheme of life. Let's just fuck around and... No, we're not going to fuck around and find out. Do not fuck around and find out on my channel. Serwin. I'm ready to film. I just don't know what I'm filming yet. Okay, we're going to do Marshalls first. I think. I need to sit up straight. Like, I always feel like... Hold on, let me light this. So we can feel... Why? What the fuck is this all about? Motherfucker. Hold on. There we go. Why? There's something wrong with the spring. Hold on. Fuck me. Stop it. I'm going to keep them up here. Hold on. We're going to... How about that? They look like a shrine. Let's behave, everybody. I mean it. When I mean it, I mean it. Let's behave and... Yeah, I love Beavis and Butthead. They're my favorite. But hold on. That's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Okay. Is that better? Okay. Let's get you know what? It's hot in here. I don't know if I should put my hair up because I don't know. It's annoying the piss out of me right now. Hold on. Hold on just a minute. Very professional. Like, that's professional too. Hold on. I want to do something, make my hair fluffy. Is that like... Is that more professional? Look at that. Look at them roots already. Damn. I just did my hair like 2 weeks ago. Has it been that long already? I think so. Oh yeah. So I have all like the books and everything. Okay. Let's get started, folks. I'll have my hair down for one of them, and Sir Winslott's already fucking up the program. Damn. Okay. I need to stay focused. You guys don't help with that. Make sure you subscribe. Don't be a dickhead. Be nice and subscribe. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to my daily therapy shopping haul with Lissa Shops. You absolutely don't need anything I have, but you may really want it. Marshall's haul. Look at that. I'm trying to get Beavis and Butthead in the background. There you go. Okay. They deserve a spot. But like when I go to edit the background, like, or the thumbnail, like they put Beavis and Butthead in front of the text. I'm like, but that's not what I'm going for. Like, they're not that important, but I get it. Okay. I got some perfumes and I got a cologne for my husband. I was nice, and I got skincare as well. So this is the one. Okay, I'm gonna start with the cologne for guys. Okay, this was $14.99, and this is the it's by TRU True Fragrance, and it is called Smooth Musk. The inspiration, though, is classic bookstore. You know, I wanted to smell it because I'm like a romance nerd. And yeah, so it says, warm and comforting, this cologne transports you to the pages of a classic bookstore with scents of musk and moss. It is so good, you all. Yes, this smells... I can't. Listen. Okay, I'm going to be as rated G as I can be. I don't think... This is love making in the library. It is... dressed up nice. I don't know, like an old, like, in my mind, I think of World War II, like maybe what a bookstore used to be. And you have, you know, the statue of the sailor and the nurse bending her back and kissing her. It's a famous statue. Them going together to a cafe, bookstore type of thing. Yeah. And they've both been to war and haven't, like, yeah. That, like, okay. The description is warm and comforting. This cologne transports you to the pages of a classic bookstore with scents of musk and moss. Okay, so look at the picture on there. You see how, like, the bottle is? Okay. It is like, it is called Smooth Musk, and it's inspired by classic bookstore. And you can get this at Marshall's. It was $15, $14.99. And okay, when I tell you, okay, it's probably, my grandpa was a fighter pilot in World War II. He flew the Hellcat, which is the F6F. Kind of like the Corsair, but different. Okay, anyway. My grandma she got her training through her nurse's training through the American Red Cross, and they did a lot for the war efforts and stuff. This is like World War II. This is that, like, there's more to it than just lovemaking. You know, like in the movie Pearl Harbor, when they go and he takes her into yeah, it is, but it's fancy pants World War II sailor or military man trying to go after that nurse. That's what I think of. I think of my grandparents, like how they fell in love, and this, it's classic. That's what it is. And I had no idea I was going to wear this outfit today. It kind of goes with it. Hi, Jimmy. This is a need. I think you guys should definitely look for it because it's probably something that would have been expensive in the World War II days. Like would have been like top shelf. Classy war hero from World War II. That is what. No, this is a clone. This is a clone. This isn't for women. I would not wear. Actually, I might wear this because it smells like you were having sex with a good smelling dude. So yes. But yeah, this is men's. And it's at Marshall's for $14.99. You might be able to get it online. If I can find a link online, I will post it on the community feed. So anything I really, really like, I'll start putting up there for you guys. And then below, if you buy it, show me a picture. I want to see, or if you find it. It's more fun to go find it. Go to Serwin, you'll be able to find this easy. Go to Marshall's. But you guys, this is absolutely worth it. That is a good one. And classic gentleman, like, yeah, it's a grown-up fragrance, but classy. Actually, it could also be looked at like an 18-year-old, like back, I always say like World War II because it's like one of the classic eras, and he's trying to pick this girl up to go to the dance. Like something he would wear to the dance too, because they probably had one cologne. This would have been their cologne for everything. But it across the board would get them laid. Thank you, Judge. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a classic gel. I really like it because not just the name, well, the name describes a lot of what that fragrance is all about. It doesn't necessarily smell like a musty book. It smells like a classic gentleman's cologne, and I really like it. Keep it simple and classy. That's all you need. You know what? In today's world, this would set you apart from a lot of others. Because some of them go in with those like crazy expensive colognes, and honestly, 90% of them smell like crap to me. I've smelled them and I'm like, what? You spent how much? Like, I'm gonna the guy wearing this is gonna get laid 10 times as fast as a guy wearing, I'm just saying. And I'm talking about what I would go after. But if you're looking for someone like that appreciates the classics, and it is what it is, you know, and likes romance books, that's how you're going to catch that girl. Just saying. Okay, this one is for me, and this kind of goes with it, I guess. This one's a limited edition Americana a la mode. So I got the apple pie one, and it smells like apple pie in the best way. This one, Americana. It is not a classic scent because classic scents are like the very heavy rose, But it is what it is for women's fragrances. Back in the day, they were very floral active, and I don't like those. This one smells like a blueberry cobbler. That's what I'm getting out of it. Not with a little bit of ice cream on top. Not a lot. Maybe it's melted into it. That is good though. That is like, I love these so much because they're cheap, but they're like very much their notes, you know? And this one was $17. So yeah, these two, well, they could go because, like I said, classic gentleman, and this one's like 4th of July dessert, but in a perfume. So yeah. So yeah, this, I'm telling you guys, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Just please don't go out there and buy like some $400 cologne and thinking that is going to make you, I'm not saying good for you if you do, but you are just as screwable. Lord Jesus, help me. Wearing this, if not more. That makes my eyes water because I think of the World War II guys and like how they hooked up with women during the war days, and it's reminiscent of like the clubs they might have went to. I don't smell tobacco in this though, which is kind of weird. But I feel like this is an any time of year scent. But go a little bit easier on it in the summer because it has that musk. But this is an anytime scent. This is one that they would have worn because they didn't have like 10,000 perfumes back in the day. They had one, like aftershave type thing. That's probably all they had. But yeah, this one, 5-star. And then I got some skincare. 5-in-1 Glass Skin Rice Niacinamide Cream. And it's Korean skincare. That's what I've been looking for. Okay, so you use it. Okay, this was $7. You use it as you would like a toner. But it looks like that. It's kind of cute packaging. Looks childish, but a lot of the Korean products are like packaged like this. Wow, look at that. It's not catching the light. Hold on. There's like not a lot of scent. That is thick. That's gonna be good. And this is Bonnie Hill. Toner, essence, serum, lotion, and cream. So you get 5-in-1. Okay. Save money where you can, but still take care of yourself. That is absolutely the best. Okay. So I've hauled the other rose macaron one, but this is Latafa. This is like probably my favorite Middle Eastern brand of perfumes. It's Decadent Delights, and it was $16.99. They didn't have one open of this one. They had the raspberry macaron, which was good, but I'm like, I like this one better. But this is like pistachio, cocoa pista macaron, whatever. I can't even, tongue tie. So, I mean, I don't really like the bottles, but it is. It's got that classic, you know, whatever. Wow. The whole thing turns. That might, is this chocolate pistachio? I think it is. Uh-oh. Oh, we're going to do a kitchen jam sesh in a little bit. That is good though. Definitely, definitely not a summer scent. That's too fucking. It's good though. It smells like chocolate and pistachio. Very much so. And you get a little bit of almond because that macaron is usually, I think, almond flour. Is it not? Okay. I'm glad I got it. It's different. And it's sweet, it's gourmand. I will definitely wear it. I do have a lot of chocolate perfumes though, but yeah. $16.99 is a steal for any of Lattafa's. But my favorite item is absolutely this smooth musk. That's the name of it. In Inspiration Classic Bookstore. It is so good. They had a classic store too, one that was a little different, that smelled like a vintage store. I forget what it had. It had the musk and something else. Moss is in this one. It didn't have the moss, so it's a different ingredient. But either one of the two, absolutely incredible for a signature scent. I would use this as a daily scent. It's classic. It's comforting. It's nice. But yeah, that's my favorite item out of everything. I'll let you guys know. I'll update you on the skincare. I've been using a lot of good skincare lately and drinking more water, so I can tell the difference already in my skin. I'm just more glowy, which you tend to lose that as you get older, and I like that glass skin look. Like wrinkles though, the only thing that can change that is hydration and genetics, but the wrinkles are going to happen no matter what, you know. But the more water you drink, the more it's going to fill out your face. So yeah, drink water. But thank you guys for being here for that haul. I appreciate you guys so much. I try. I feel like the Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington hauls get a lot of people on the lives, because now that you guys are used to me looking for the men's products, it's kind of cool. But next time I have to bring coffee beans to reset my sniffer, because when you're smelling like hundreds of colognes and scents, they all start to smell the same or you get a headache. So always bring like coffee beans, like a little bag of them to just smell. It's true. It resets it. So I got to remember to do that next time. But this, impeccable. To me, it's sexy because it's the classic gentleman. On like, it's nice. It's really nice, you guys. Definitely think about getting that one. But yeah. And the thing about this also is for the fall and winter, you can mix this with like a spice, like a cinnamon, and it'll just bring out a little bit of spicy musk and sandalwood, vanilla. You can layer this one with just about anything. But I would say just mix it with like a spice, like a boozy scent for the fall might be really good. Or tobacco. I love the smell of tobacco personally. I think it smells really good. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your support. You guys, we hit 8,000. What? So we're just on the up and up now. Like I always try to tell people, subscribe for the right reasons. If you plan to stick around and be a part of the tribe, definitely come to the lives, hit that bell notification, chat during the lives. That is the biggest part of this channel, is the community, not these videos. It's while I'm filming live, I film all of these during a live. So try to check that out. I'm on usually 9 to 5, sometimes a little later, and I'm in California, so that's PST. And then Friday nights we have Club Lissa shops. We, it's just chill time, black lights. We It's basically the 90s back again. So yeah, join us. It's a lot of fun, and definitely thumbs up the video, hype it. It's that little shooting star button, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye. Look how professional I was, Serwin. Hey, one hit. I'm doing, that was professional. I mean, the ending was, but the whole, yeah. I have hiccups. I'm gonna have a bite of mine. I'm gonna eat it the wrong way. Where's the bag from, oh, Hobby Lobby. Here it is. Actually, you know what one would pair good for a woman to wear with this? This Bear Nectar. This is kind of classic. I like it. Can't believe I found that one today. It like spoke to me. This is everything. You got to try to find it, Serwin. If you're you too, one hit, because you both are in California. The Marshalls, TJ Maxx might have it too. It's just classic bookstore. You know, it's kind of funny how they named it, or the inspiration. Yeah, I say World War II sailor or army guy, whatever, soldier, going on a date. That's the. So yeah, I mean, for under $15, well, $15 plus tax. And the bottle is legit. I think it's cute. I really like it. But no, like, whatever happened to like the classic scents, like the ones that are just good on their own. I feel like we've gone up in price, so they have to go up in weirdness. I don't know. Okay. Damn it. Okay, now we're gonna do Hobby Lobby. I'm excited about this one. You guys went flying. Hold on. Told you I'm professional. Oh no. Okay. All right. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here for a Hobby Lobby. It says Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby haul. And I'm excited about this one because I want to make my own jewelry pieces. And it'll all be basically under like $10. Well, under $10. Like, but the vibe I want to do is like, sometimes like Keira Knightley in Pride and Prejudice, sometimes Keira Knightley in Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, like that kind of like choker style. So some like mythical, some, I don't know. I have a vision. Okay, so this is all the stuff I'm going to use for the choker itself, the different materials. So this is like just a light pink gold, like vintage pink. It looks velvet, but it's not. It's just like a lightweight ribbon. Okay, got that one. And I would use like all the charms I got from Hobby Lobby in the mail. If you weren't here for that haul, that was a really good one. And then I got this one. It's just flat leaves. It's just super neat. For a choker, I think it would be super neat. Oh no. Oh no, it's all melted. The Andes mints are melted. Okay, it's okay. Got those for Allie. She'll have to put them in the fridge. And the gold coins, the Fort Knox gold coins. Okay, this one I'm actually the most excited about. So it's just random bullshit. It's everything about my channel. Random bullshit, okay? And just different texture items. Like you can make definitely make a choker out of this rope. You just got to figure out how to put the jumper ring on there to put the charm on. And then you have like this one. There's all different, like literally all different things that you can do with fabric, different textures, and it's fucking fun to play around with. And even like this one, so it's got that checkered look to it. Like I like the black and white, but it's brown and white. Yeah, I'm gonna come up with some crazy stuff. This one, I like different textures. This one looks like the old style friendship bracelets, almost. Yeah, I have some really crazy ideas. Yeah, so this is just like a bundle of different texture, like whatever bullshit. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas, especially with this one. It might look like someone's trying to hang themselves, but I'm just kidding. This one, I love this one. It's good. It's not my favorite, but it's like a good second favorite. It's got like the gold, antique gold look to it. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. So this was only $5.49 for this whole thing. And there's gemstones. And then I got this one. I like the black leatherette, like type punk rock look. So it's just pretty neat for like punk rock shows, garage bands, stuff like that. And then this one is my favorite. This is like Keira Knightley in Pride and Prejudice. Does this not remind you? Look at the beading. But like, I'm gonna do something super cool with that one. And the way it like lays on your, yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Because you could still wear necklaces underneath. I wouldn't, because this is gonna be a piece on its own. But it is just fucking beautiful. So I got a half a yard of this. I just want pieces that no one else has. You know, like I want to make a statement with something I made, not that I bought from a store, you know. It just, I feel creative, and I'll need Candace's help, but like jewelry making is a lot of fun when you start getting into it. It can get expensive, but this background thing was a little more than I wanted to pay. Is actually normally $42.99. Got it for $25, but I thought this would make a hell of a background. So it hangs like that, right? Look at that though. Like it is. Can you see the texture of it? Almost. There you go. I just love it. I think that there's a lot that I can do with this. But like I said, backgrounds are big for me. They're like the part of my channel I have fun with the most. And I can be like, because it's the first thing you see when you go to a channel is like their background. So I feel like that is a big one. And then if you were on the live, you already know I got this one. I have been eyeballing this one. It's a book cart for a while. And it was $18.99, 40% off. So I paid $11, $11.39. So yeah. But what I liked more is like they had a picture and it looked definitely vintage, like antique. And the lady was turned around in a like wooden rocking chair reading, and I don't know, it was just really cool. But yeah, I like it. I have to change up stuff or I get bored. Oh no. Yeah, so now I can start my jewelry making, which I might do all that on the live too. I need to do my diamond dots. I have so much diamond dot paintings to do. And that is kind of cool to watch, I guess. It's just, I'm not very artsy, but I have the ideas. I know what I want, but like, bye, Josh. Yeah, so I don't know. But let me show Bruce this real quick. It's from my last haul, but I got the Smooth Musk, and it's the classic bookstore one. And I told him it reminds me of like a World War II sailor picking up like one of the nurses, or when they had date night. Because I feel like in World War II they had one cologne. Men had like one. They didn't have like 300 like we have today. Like I have anyway. But this is just classic. I love it. Yeah, it's good. But thank you guys for being here for that haul. I appreciate you guys so much. I think I'm going to do a little less Dollar Tree, more like hobby shopping and deals that way too, of things that we're actually interested in buying, and not like, I don't know, these are melting all over the place. You know, spend money, like when I go to Dollar Tree, it'll be for groceries we may need, or the cookies, you know, things like that. And I'll do a haul that way, but I feel like I've already gotten enough of everything else that they have there. And the money, it's just not worth, even if it's a good deal, if you don't need the items, it is what it is, you know? So I'm going to be doing a lot more just showing you guys around, like, hey, this would be good. This would be good. Do not go with this one, that type of a thing. Shop with me for ideas. That's what we're going to do more of. And I think those are the lives that get the most credit. It's just shopping and showing you guys stuff, because people want to see what's out there and available, and then they want to go find it. It makes it like a treasure hunt. So I think that is, but I will not steer you guys towards something just to say it. You know, I don't find enjoyment in that. Yeah, I enjoy doing, like, especially going with my kids and doing that. We have a lot of fun, you guys. In my family, I try to take one of the kids with me, you know, get them something to eat, and yeah, you guys get to be a little bit a part of every day, you know. But yeah, I'm excited to make jewelry and bring back the choker look and in different styles of it, you know, even maybe styles that were never worn. just create something new even, but with the vintage inspiration. So, and make it affordable. So if I sell like the chokers and stuff, they'll be well under $10. Um, Candace is like, sell them for like $5, Mom. Yeah. So then I can start. I don't know. I have so many ideas and they're always twirling around in my brain, and then I like say, oh, that's kind of stupid, or I'll talk myself out of it, and it's super easy to do that with just about any idea I have, because I have a lot of them. I'm a dreamer. I'm one of those people. I come up with random ideas all the time, and yeah. So I think, the jewelry thing is really a mastermind of something I like to do. I like to create cool pieces and get people like statement pieces, meaning like start talking to people, you know? It makes you more approachable and more valuable in society when you stand out in that way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like wearing a cross, like a Christian's going to notice that. Like wearing, I don't know. It's says a lot, like your jewelry, your perfume, your cologne say a lot about who you are without even saying anything. I want to just give people that vibe, with the stuff like this, affordable stuff like this. Because if you go in like Hot Topic or somewhere where like that, you're going to be paying a lot, or inspire you to make your own. It's kind of cool. But anyway, thank you guys for believing in me, being here, supporting me. Your time and your energy for my channel does not go unnoticed, and I appreciate it so very much. As my channel continues to grow, make sure you're interacting with me. Like, don't forget to come to a chat. You may think you don't matter or whatever. I do see you, and I do notice, and I do appreciate it. Leave comments in the, on my videos, even if it's just an emoji, just to show you we're there. That's very meaningful to me. And I try to at least heart every comment. You guys have shown me a lot. You've shown me that our community matters. And, even through the hard times, you guys have, you're like, put on your big girl pants, this is just part of it. And every day I'm motivated to come back. So thank you. You guys are my motivation, because this is not self-driven at all. Like, I cannot self-motivate. Like, I need validation. I'm one of those people. I'm not going to lie. I need validation. I need friends. I need kind words. I need laughter. I need bullshitting. I need all that every day. And that's a satisfaction of living right there, is if you can combine those three things. And community, it's big to me. And yeah, so you're always welcome here, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. We're at 8,000, you guys. It is insane to me. And if I never hit 9 or 10,000, or the numbers never go up, as long as it remains the way it is, I'm happy with that. So thank you again for all your time, and just know it matters, and you're important, and your time is important. And thank you again. And make sure you thumbs up every video, every live. All those things help. And if you can find it, not everybody has a hype button, but it looks like a little shooting star. Hit that. I believe you get 3 of them a week, and it's free to do. and it really does help me. And yeah, come to a live. You guys, Friday nights is Club Lissa Shop, 7 p.m. Pacific. And we don't always do trivia, so I'm not going to call it that anymore. We're just going to go with whatever everybody votes on a Friday night, because I don't like to plan things. It's boring. There's enough mundane shit in life. Let's not make this one of them. But thank you. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, Anthony, I am. Thank you. Hey, Erin. So, yeah, I have some really cool jewelry pieces now. Well, will be jewelry pieces. But this, do you guys like this? I really do. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It reminds me of like an old bookstore, like an old, it's like that vintage quality that I love so much. And it looks worn and tattered and kind of like me. I think it's pretty. I really do. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. It just means something. I got to do something with it, what do we got now? Let's do the reading, and then so about 4:20, whenever we're done with the reading, we're going to do the kitchen. We're going to go do dishes. And when I do that, I will start a new live. I'm just like informing you now. I'm going to start a new, because it's copyrighted stuff. So oh, what? Sherwin, he was being a gentleman. Bruce. That's kind of boring though, honestly, Bruce. Oh God. For Justin. I can't. Stop. That is so funny. Hi, Jason. How are you? It's good to see you. We're gonna go for the meetup. We should go to a strip club. You don't ever have to behave, Bruce. On my channel, I'll still call you out forever in a day, but I love going to strip clubs. They are fun. I really do. They're fun to go to. My husband bought me a double lap dance. Not one song, but two. That was weird. Very weird. It did nothing for me sexually at all. They smelled good, but I kept running my mouth, and they're like, they kept talking. They're probably like, shut the fuck up, It is hot. Thank you. Okay. Let's get on with the reading. I can't wait to do this. I think we're going to do this tomorrow or Wednesday. I haven't figured it out. Strip clubs are fucking, that's a good time. But what's better is a good speakeasy. Yeah. Those are fun to me. All right. I gotta get the book. Where is the book? Oh, fuck. There ain't no way. Okay, there it is. I found it. I found it. Okay, hold on. Hold on right quick. Hold on. Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna download, motherfucker. Listen. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Hold on. Hey, Allie. Hold on. I saw that, Bruce. Hold on. Hold on. I need you to put these in the fridge, these candies I got you guys, because they melted in the car. But be careful. I got you the candies.
Oh
but be
gosh,
careful. Don't squish them. Don't squish them.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus. Get out of here. Go lay down. Okay. Oh my God, my boobs itch. You guys, boob sweat is itchy. Every time I start sweating, I itch like crazy. I'm allergic to myself. That's pretty bad. Jesus. Okay, I gotta stop being like this and be more professional. But like, if I put it where it's supposed to go, I can't find it, Bruce. I always have that problem, so I just leave everything out in the middle of the room. If I can see it, well, this is bad. We're in a bad circumstantial, whatever. I haven't even had a shot yet. We're going to after I read this. Okay. What am I doing? Bitch, get it together. Okay. My fan. Oh yeah, it's over here. But I gotta get my bubbles. The bubbles are fun. Like that's like. Hold on. I gotta get the chocolate out of my teeth. Okay. Okay. Professional environment. Hold on. Okay. Ow. My shoulder popped. Fucking hurts. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. 18 and over only. Hi, random. Okay. 18 and up only for. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back. We are here to continue Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. And I don't have to say it anymore. She's just bomb.com. Like, it is. I wonder if her love life, I mean, okay, hopefully it's like, okay. Okay, so we left off on page 36. Why did I do that? Sometimes I don't make any kind of sense. Yes, I do. Just ignore that statement. Fake it till you make it, as they say. Her eyes search mine. I don't think she's buying what I'm selling at all. Once you're settled in, we could, I don't know, grab a drink or do something fun. I promised my friend Tabby a night out, but I've been so busy with the studio that I've let it slide. I need to touch base with her. You could join us. I blink. Like when you aren't feeling peopled out, no pressure, balls in your court. No pressure. Those two words make me blink harder. They hit me in the heart. I feel like I could crumble under the weight of the pressure in my life, the expectations. What would it be like to go out for a drink with someone for fun? Not because it would be beneficial to be seen with them or because of the status that comes with being associated with them. All I can do is nod and choke out, "Thanks, I'd like that." A wide, genuine smile spreads across her face. "Great. Now let's find the man of the house and let him know there's a guest staying at his hotel." With that, she strides out of the bunkhouse and into the sun like none of this is out of the ordinary. Me, I feel like I've crash landed on another planet. And we all know the appropriate response when you crash land on an alien planet is to act like a local. My phone dings and I pull it from my purse. Another Google alert. A brand new mention of my freshly minted ex out at Nobu with some hot model. The headline reads, "Skylar scorned," and my stomach sinks and my throat goes tight. I don't want to care. So I shove my phone back in my bag, tip my nose up, and follow Rosalie out into the warm summer day, checking on Cherry, who is comfortably dozing in the air-conditioned car, and up a dirt path that leads to a slightly older-looking farmhouse. The sight instantly soothes my nerves. It exudes the lived-in cozy that I've only seen in movies. My steps slow as I take in the white painted wood in the exposed red brick chimney that has mortar squishing out from between each block. Charming rust-colored shingles cover the roof. This place looks like a proper childhood home, or at least what I always imagined one to be like. The wraparound deck has patio furniture dispersed on every side and children's toys tossed in for good measure. A bike, a skateboard, a bottle of bubbles. There's even a plastic tea set sitting on top of a small table. Beside the house, there's a gigantic elm tree, its branches holding a rope swing swaying gently in the summer heat. I itch to sit on it. "Follow this way." Rosie waves me ahead, and with a quick smile, I spring into motion and hustle through the yard to her side. There's no paved road or perfectly spaced stepping stones. We go straight across the yard and past the house. The air smells like freshly cut grass and wet rocks from the lake, but the further we press into the property, the more it smells worse. I wrinkle my nose. What is that smell? Rosalie snorts right as a barn and other outbuildings come into view. Horses. My brother's a professional trainer. Runs his business out of the barn here. You get used to the smell. I actually like it. You'll get there eventually. My eyes bug out at her and she laughs. I like her. This girl who touches cobwebs with her bare hands, feeds a wild mouse, and likes the smell of horse manure? "Ah, there he is," she says, "the man of the hour." And yep, there he is. Weston Belmont stands shirtless, his back to us, next to a horse that is tied to a fence. He's hosing it off, making its bright reddish coat turn dark and slick. And I instantly know why his skin looks so tan through that tiny hole in his shirt. "Rosie Posey, now's not a good time." He barely reacts, stays turned away, all his muscles rippling and bunching as he reaches up to carefully wet the horse's mane. Beyond him is a white and red barn that matches the house. There are pastures and padlocks and more buildings that I have no clue about. Need to get this girl all cooled down and still somehow make it to 2 different summer camps if I plan to pick the hooligans up on time. I can always go get them. He shoots his sister a surprised look from over his shoulder, blue eyes flashing in the sun. And suddenly, I can see the resemblance, clear as day. How did I not take one glance at this woman and wonder if they were related? Her eyes slice to mine and then back to his sister again. "You gonna let Emmy in your car?" Rosalie shrugs. "Nah, she's feral. I'm going to strap her to the roof." He laughs, and the deep, warm sound reminds me of lying beneath his body on that hot asphalt roadway. "But first, I need to introduce you to someone. She's going to stay in your bunkhouse until Ford and I can get one of the guest houses up and running. I wince inwardly. She's not asking him, she's telling him. He crouches to wet the horse's stomach, and from his side profile, I can see he's grinning as the water sprays him back and glistens on his golden skin, even as the spray of water leaves wet spots on his jeans. Bad girl. Didn't expect you to. Wait. Bird girl. Not bad girl. Hold on. My mind was somewhere else. Bird girl. Didn't expect to see you again so soon. Rosalie's head whips in my direction, her brows knitting together as confusion paints her pretty features. Bird girl? Lord help me. I'm not bird girl. He stands and turns to face us, hitting me with the full impact of his physique. It's absurd. My facial muscles get an extra workout as they struggle to keep my jaw from dropping open. With a teasing grin, he lifts one arm and wipes it across his forehead, which does nothing but make his abs look more defined. Bear girl? He tries again with a cocky lift to one eyebrow. You like that one better? I have one. His sister is very interested now. She nudges me and says, Bear girl? All I do is glare at Weston, and all he does is smirk back. So, Rosie's head flips between us. The two of you have met. That's what I'm taking away from this? West, this is Skylar Stone. You know. Oh yeah, I know. The Adonis in front of us turns to crank the water tap. It squeaks as he does, and the horse's head flips in his direction. Without a second thought, his hand reaches out to stroke her neck with a soothing, easy girl. I'm not proud of the way that simple sentence makes my body clench. All that goes away when he recounts our bear story. Skylar here was trying to make friends with Winnie the Pooh on the side of the highway earlier today. I had to stop and help her so she didn't get turned into a snap. He wipes his hands on his jeans as he chuckles. Was actually a pretty close call. I didn't know that it would notice me. Rosalie seems alarmed. What kind of bear? Grizzly, Weston provides dryly, entirely ignoring my explanation. Her expression is full on horrified now. Oh my God, Skylar. Honey, no. I gaze at her, hoping to prove I'm not a total idiot. I didn't mean to be stupid. The photo opportunity was just too good to pass up. I wanted to post something real on my social media. Connect with my fans after the mess I've been lately. Prove I can still form full sentences. He's forgetting there were babies. That didn't make it better. Rosalie's eyes go bigger, and Weston laughs behind her. It's not funny. I snap at him. Recently, too many people have had too many things to say about my intelligence. And even though this could be a charming moment, the mockery smarts. He must hear the frustration in my voice because he stops instantly. Though I'm not sure the way he's looking at me now is any better. His gaze is too heavy and his jaw altogether too square when he swallows deeply. Right. Rosalie claps her hands again, startling me out of my stupor. Well, leave it to West to jump headfirst into a situation with a grizzly. She points at him, then winks. I'll leave that out the next time I talk to Mom and Dad, but only if you say yes to Skylar staying at the bunkhouse. He grunts at that, but he's still staring at me like I'm a puzzle he's trying to figure out. I don't want to impose on Weston. Please, no one calls him Weston, and while we're at it, call me Rosie. Okay, well, I don't want you to blackmail someone into helping me, and I don't want to impose on West. Take the bunkhouse. It's no imposition. No one is getting blackmailed here. It's more that Rosie shit talks just as well as your bird. I'm not worried about her threat. See? Rosie says brightly. Told you it would be fine. I force a smile. Fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. That's what I keep telling myself. Just make sure you give her some privacy, yeah? Rosie tells her brother. She gets an eye roll in return. Please, you know I barely have time to keep up with my kids. Okay, great. I was going to grab bedding for Skylar, but can you do that for me? I'll get Emmy and Oliver. Wes nods at his sister. Thanks. It's great to have you here, Skylar. I promise this will just be a placeholder until we can get you set up somewhere else. No, it's perfect, really. I lie as I smile and shake her hand once more. I'm so good at this. Too good at this. I should be, considering my entire life has been built on lying to people. When I turn back to West and meet his eyes, it feels an awful lot like he sees right through the charade. And I can't have that. Chapter 4, West. Damn, I need water. Hold on. Feels like I'm trying to be my best behavior. Best behavior. And that just squirted everywhere. It's okay. Chapter 4, West. Skylar is standing in front of me a lot sooner than I expected. Sure, I knew we'd cross paths, but I didn't imagine we'd be sharing my property. Judging by the defiant glint in her eye and the proud lift to her chin, she didn't expect it either. Hell, she may not even like it. Just give me a sec to get some of the water off her and I'll help you out. Great, she says, her voice a little icier than earlier. With a shake of my head, I turn and pick up the sweat scraper to remove any excess liquid from the filly. I lead her back to her pasture and Skylar follows, propping herself against the fence with a curious expression on her face. The minute I remove her halter, the horse drops and rolls in the dirt. I'd be pissed. I smile, but Skylar's gasp draws away my attention. She looks on with a hand down, thrown daintily over her chest as the horse wiggles and slathers her wet coat in dust and dirt. You just bathed her. Oh shit, right, one sec. I'll tell her she shouldn't have done that. I turn back to the filly. Hey, Melly, don't get dirty, okay? All right, I get it. You don't need to mock me. She's back to having that sour expression on her face. I'm not mocking you. I'm cracking a joke. Plus, there's no stopping it. I'll be back out here tomorrow to brush her clean. And if she's too warm after working, then I'll hose her down. Rinse, repeat. It's like I'm her bitch, if you think about it. I can see Skylar working that out in her head. Don't you get annoyed? You just spent all that time making her clean. Now I'm the one quirking my head and looking confused. No, I spent all that time making her feel good, cooling her down. She's a horse, doing horse things. See how happy she is? I glance at the filly, who is grunting and rolling. Melly makes it all the way over again before clumsily pushing to stand. Once upright, she shakes her entire body, but the dirt still clings to her as she wanders over, eyeing Skylar inquisitively. Skylar stays frozen in place, and I wonder how she ever thought she could get close to a bear when a horse is clearly making her nervous. However, she braves her discomfort and reaches out tentatively, letting Melly's nostrils flare over her flat palm as the filly sniffs. Seconds later, Melly bobs her head, nickers and wanders away, all calm and content before stuffing her face into the hay I stalked in her feeder. See? She's so happy. How could I begrudge her that? Skylar's laser focused on the horse. But is there a way to keep them clean? I mean, sure, I could keep them indoors with the sheet all the time and muck their stalls multiple times a day. Keep them locked up. But that's not the life these horses are meant to live. These aren't show horses. The odd one might be down the line. These are working horses, young horses. They're lucky they get brushed at all. I do it because I like the process and I know it feels good for them. We build trust this way, and I don't care if they make a mess of it later. Can't hold their nature against them. Huh, is the only thing she says as she continues staring at Melly. Like what I've just said confuses her on a deeper level. A ringing from her purse makes her jump, and she's immediately diving for it. scrambling to find her phone in what appears to be some sort of bottomless bag. When she pulls it out, her brow furrows, her eyes water, and her jaw ticks. Then she presses the button on the side to silence it, and I watch her face transform into this fake mask of serenity. It's too practiced. Honestly, it's a little creepy. It makes me question every photo and interview I've ever seen of this woman. You can pet her while she eats if you want. She's a sweet girl. I'll go grab the bedding set and I'll be right back. She nods but doesn't give me her attention. Instead, she approaches the horse again with caution, and I decide to give her a moment to herself. I dart into the house and don't bother taking my shoes off. The floors are a fucking mess from the kids being home all week anyway. I'll do a deep clean when they leave for their mom's place this weekend. I rush upstairs, tug open the closet, and grab the red and white gingham set that Rosie used when she crashed in the bunkhouse. It looks like a picnic blanket turned into a bedspread. And I'm stomping back down the stairs. I stop at the landing and glance out the window. Skylar has gone right up to the fence where Melly is eating and is reaching out for the horse's forehead like she's about to touch a hot stove or something. Her purse is dropped at her feet and she seems almost relaxed. I swear, if I made a loud noise, she'd jump straight out of her skin. The girl is stressed, anxious. It keeps me from outwardly fangirling over her. I think if I did, she'd bolt. So I keep my slack-jawed expressions locked up real tight. It also didn't occur to me that Skylar may not have spent time around horses. I just assumed. Country music star and all that. It just seems like it fits her whole persona. But based on the way her stiff left palm taps the star in the middle of Melly's forehead, I realized I was sorely mistaken. So I stand and watch. Her tops evolve into rubs as Melly continues happily munching on her hay. Soon, Skylar's dainty fingers weave themselves into her forelock, and she combs it out carefully. When she's done pampering Melly, she reaches into her pocket and lifts her phone. She fluffs her hair, makes some weird duck pout with her face, and switches from vulnerable young woman to confident bombshell in the blink of an eye. She talks in her phone while Melly munches behind her, with her perfectly combed out forelock, like that somehow made her more presentable. The recording doesn't last long, and as soon as she puts the phone down, her entire body sags. Then she stares at the phone, most likely watching the video back, and her face falls. I shake my head. And not because I'm mad, but because I'm sad. I just witnessed a tender moment evaporate behind a shiny veneer. I watched vulnerable Skylar morph into starlit Skylar. And on the other side of that recording was an empty version of the girl whose eyes flashed with so much life on that back road. Another shake of my head has me jogging down the stairs and back outside to the paddock. You done with whatever it is you're doing? I ask, noting the way she's still frowning at her screen. I need to do another take. I don't like this one. I look gross, and I've sweat off all my makeup. I need a filter. My eyes race over the woman before me. She looks like a lot of things to me, but gross isn't one of them. A what? She finally glances up at me. You know, a filter for my face. My head tilts as I work out what the hell this girl could be talking about. She is the kind of face people would show their plastic surgeon as inspiration. What's wrong with your face? She sighs heavily and turns her attention back to her phone. Apparently, I'm looking old. Old? How old are you? 26. Yeah, fair. That is super old, I reply solemnly. She hits me with a scowl. Who said that? A sullen shrug precedes her response. Some article, something about me looking older. I hate to alarm you, but that is actually what happens as you age. She laughs, but it's not a happy laugh. If you want my advice, ignore that shit. Don't even read it. Easier said than done. Her words are soft and lined with embarrassment. My chest feels tight and I don't know what to say. I'm already terrified to be raising a little girl, let alone a little girl in a world where she might feel like she looks old in her mid-20s. Before get my words together, she perks up and lands a jab. Now that I think of it, I don't actually want you to give me advice. And you don't get to call me super old with fine lines like that. You need a filter too. She waves a finger over my face, but it's playful. I chuckle and tip my head in amusement. I shouldn't have considered this girl down for the count because she just came back swinging. Come on, fancy face. I tilt my head in the direction of the bunkhouse. Let's get you set up. You can come do your photo shoot with Melly and beat yourself up about your accelerated aging anytime. Hold on. Come on. Here we go. Where was I? Okay. I think you've done enough of that for one day, though. Did you just call me fancy face? I shrug and turn to walk away. You didn't like doll or bird girl, and your complete lack of any fine lines is pretty fancy. I can hear her soft footsteps as she follows. Maybe I don't like fancy face either. Well, it's a lot better than old face. This time when she laughs, it's a happy laugh. And somehow that feels like a win. When we get to the bunkhouse and I see angelic Skylar Stone standing in the hovel that she's about to call home, I try not to cringe. Instead, I blink at her. Big diamond earrings, perfectly white teeth, manicured nails. She could not be more out of place than she is in the bunkhouse. I drop the bedding onto the mattress and she shocks me by asking, "What do I do with these?" What? You make the bed? A jittery laugh falls from her lips as she tucks her hair behind one ear. It's a nervous tell. It's the same as when a horse flicks their ear, rolls their eye to the side. I'm especially attuned to those things. Spend all day watching for signs of discomfort in animals who don't talk, and you can't help but notice them in humans too. Yeah, totally. I'll figure it out. She doesn't know how to make a bed. I blink again. Are you telling me you don't know how to make a bed? She scuffs, rolls her eyes, tucks the other side of her hair behind her other ear. How hard can it be? I blurt out the first thing that crosses my mind. How are you 26 and you don't know how to make a bed? I know it wasn't the right thing to say by the way her eyes flash. Any comment, joking or otherwise, about her capabilities is a pinch point that sets her off. I've been polished, propped up, and trotted out like America's favorite show pony my entire life. I was a child star who lived on the road. I didn't get to go to school. I didn't learn how to make a bed. I never needed to. No one ever told me to. It was always just done. But you know what? I'm not dumb. I'll figure it out without your... Her hands fly up and make angry air quotes. Big manly bed making help. Skylar, I didn't mean... She flicks a dismissive hand at me and refuses to meet my eyes. There's a YouTube tutorial for everything. You can go. Thank you for all you did today. She pauses, gaze fixed on the red and white sheets, as her teeth strum violently at her bottom lip. It might not seem like it, but I really appreciate your help. There's something deeply earnest in her words, and it keeps me from saying anything more. Instead, I honor her wishes and back away slowly. You need anything, knock on the door. Anytime. I'm just up the hill, all right? Her head bobs delicately as a tear tumbles from her lower lashes and lands right on the apple of her perfectly bronzed cheek. She swipes it away as quickly as it falls. I want to walk back in and hug her, but I don't. I'm well acquainted with the fight or flight response. Right now, this girl looks ready to pack up and fly away, which I can't stand because I get the sense she needs this place right now. And for some inexplicable reason, I don't want her to leave. Chapter 5, Skylar. How long is this one? These are longer chapters in this book. Wow. Okay. This place is a dump. I mumble as I do some semblance of unpacking. This place is a dump. Wait, this place is a dump, Cherry calls out from where she's perched on my shoulder, making me wonder if she's the one with legendary shit talk or if I'm the problem. I attempt to shift my way of thinking. This place is charming. Cherry makes no such attempt. This place is a dump. My phone rings, and when I pick it up to check it, I'm not at all surprised to see that it's my dad. My dadager, as we've jokingly referred to him my entire life, since he's practically managed everything about my existence. My career, my money, my relationships. I click the call off again, not ready to speak to him. I know he'll gaslight me and make me question everything I think I know about myself. And my agent Jerry will support him quietly by giving me jobs or advice that meet my dad's goals. The text messages that continue to pile up tell me as much. Dad, you can take time away, but you're overreacting by refusing to talk to us. This kind of erratic behavior just gives the press more fuel to call you crazy. Jerry, I'm going to release a statement saying that you're hard at work in the recording studio. Be back by next week and I can get you seen out at Nobu with someone even hotter than Andrew. I scuff. Back by next week, my ass. Now that I've left, there's this little part of me that doesn't want to go back at all, ever. The constant exercise, primping, practice, it all exhausts me. Sure, it makes my performances better for the fans, and I do love my fans, but I miss just singing. For fun, in the shower, in the car, as I tidy my house. I've lost the simple pleasure of those moments. Music used to bring me joy. It used to put a skip in my step, but now I dread it. I dread stepping out onto the stage, and even a sea of happy faces and young girls singing my songs back to me doesn't make a dent in my melancholy. My gut drops as I drive. The realization that my parents have managed to ruin my one passion in life makes my stomach turn and my blood boil. I've been furious with them for weeks, but yesterday's humiliation was the final straw. Thinking about it makes me sick, so I don't. I focus on settling in and instead get lost thinking about tattooed hands and golden skin. Unpacking goes quickly as my mind drifts, and soon I find myself wanting to wander down to the lake. I place Cherry back in her cage with a fresh dish of food, and then leave the bunkhouse without a backward glance. I don't tell anyone where I'm going, and there's no deadline on when I need to return. No obligations. There's something about having nowhere to be and no one to impress that is profoundly freeing. I might even sit by the water all night and sleep under the stars. I'm not sure yet. All I know is the world is my oyster in a way it has never been. I scramble down the short drop from grass to lake in the least ladylike fashion anyone could ever muster. I'm like Bambi on ice, all limbs as I tumble down into the pebbled shoreline. There's a massive tree straddling the lake's edge, held strong by thick roots on one side that grip into the soil behind it. The other side's roots go straight out before dropping a good 3 feet at a gnarled right angle into the rocks, and silt lining the shore. My palm lands on one of the roots. It's smooth, weathered, no bark remains, but there's beauty in it. The streaks of distinct colors, the distress marks that tell a story. Fine lines. The term pops up in my head and makes me smile as I admire the wood. I feel connected to this tree in a way. The tides have tried to wash it away, but it's here, still standing. As I take another step to see the tree from the front, I freeze in my tracks. Wedged between two of the huge roots, seated on a log, is a boy with a book on his lap. I've always liked children, been drawn to their honesty and simplicity, but I'm not familiar enough with them to know how old he might be. Old enough to be reading, young enough to be all knobby knees and missing teeth. He stares at me with wide, alarmed eyes, blue eyes. I'm not making the same mistake twice. This kid has West stamped all over him. Hi, I'm Skylar. Sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to see the lake. The boy doesn't say anything, but his eyes go from startled to studious. I don't want to make him uncomfortable, so I keep talking. I don't think I've ever seen a place like this. I'm sure it's not that impressive to you, being that you live here, or so I assume. But it's. I pause and hold a hand over my brow as I turn in place to take it all in. It's so peaceful. I can see why you'd read down here. I peek at the boy and he gives me a soft smile, just as Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under by Shania Twain blasts from further up the hill. A classic, really. The boy rolls his eyes and I can't help but laugh. Is that your dad? He shakes his head, still with an amused twist to his mouth. Sister? Now a nod. I smile to myself as I turn and stare back out over the water and imagine what it must be like to grow up in a home on a huge chunk of land, where your aunt picks you up from summer camp and your dad lets you blast music for fun. Only now, face to face with his child, does it really hit me that the West I've been eye fucking all day like a hungry little hoe, is a dad. And he didn't make them on his own, which means I've been salivating over a married man. Under the self-loathing heading in my brain, I add another tally mark and vow to knock that shit off. It keeps things far simpler. I'm in no position to be lusting over some manly man. Not when I'm staying here long term, and not when I don't trust a single person. I'd be a goddamn nightmare in a relationship right now. Yes, this is much, much better. It'll keep me focused on my career. It'll keep me focused on figuring out my shit rather than looking for validation anywhere I can find it. I, Skylar Stone, need to learn to love myself. And right now, I don't. But I do love the view. The water twinkles and the bugs dip down on top of it, dotting the surface with tiny ripples. The sun is lower in the sky, more golden orange than the blinding lemon color it was earlier. I feel warm to my bones. I'm actually staying in your bunkhouse for a while. I hope that's okay with you. Your dad seemed to think it would be fine. So no stranger danger here. Oh, I exclaim as a large bird torpedoes toward the lake head first. It hits with a loud slap, submerging itself for only a moment before surfacing with a shiny, wriggling fish. Then it ascends back into the sky, heading toward the nearest treetop. Fuck, that was incredible. The kid laughs in that manic way children do when an adult swears in front of them. I should feel bad, but there's something mature about this boy that makes me feel like he can handle it. I have nose cool. I love birds. Imagine being able to fly and just see it all. I sigh. That's how I usually trick my brain into falling back asleep when I wake up at night. I take a bird's eye view cruise over all the places I've been in the world, and I've been a lot of places. But none of them have grabbed me by the throat quite like this one. Sorry, what's your name? I ask without glancing back at the boy. He clears his throat like there might be something stuck in it, then his voice comes. It's quiet and surprisingly sweet. Oliver. Do you mind if I stay here, Oliver? I'd like to sit and watch the world go by for a while. I peek back at him now, wanting to make sure he's not just saying yes to be polite. But he's already shifted over on the log. He passed the spot he opened up for me. A genuine grin takes over my face. It pops up out of nowhere, and I close the space that separates us, plunkering down beside him. It feels cozy with the water lapping toward our feet and the roots of the tree curled around us. It's nice to meet you, Oliver, I say in a hushed tone. He doesn't respond, but I see him smile down at the page of the book he's been reading. So I sit with him, this boy I barely know, in a setting that is all new, in a silence that is companionable. And I can't remember the last time I have felt so at peace. We're going to stop there at the break in the page on page 58. I really like this because it really builds like character in these books. So it's not just like, oh, they're going to go have sex somewhere. It's not just that way. There's a lot more to it than that. Yeah. So she's We already know what's going to happen. I mean, it's clear as day, but there's so much detail. These are not Hallmark at all. These are so much more than that. This writing is, it's so good. You guys, these are really, really good. Everything about these books is good. Yeah. It's funny because my son's name is Skylar, and her name is Skylar. And when I named him Skylar, it was almost 22 years ago. There were no other Skylars. He spells it Skyler. So I don't know. He doesn't go by that anymore. When he got married, he made that his middle name, switched his middle and first name. I just think Skylar's a cool name. These are really good. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for taking the time to read. Reading is absolutely magic. It is that time to like step out of your current life and get into someone else's, for the mere fact it is what it is. You know, it's nice. And I think we all need to step out of reality, but it's weird because these books are very real. Like it's real type problems. That's why I kind of go with these, because it's not like sex the entire time. But when they get to that part, it's really, really good because she builds up to it and it is so good. Oh my God, she can write. But yeah, make sure if you are not subscribed, please do thumbs up this video. Definitely hype it. The hype button looks like a little shooting star. You get 3 a week. If you could use them on all my videos, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. When I say subscribe, please be a part of my channel. I'm so much more than reading videos or any of my long form videos. I do all these videos that I film long form on a live. I'm on a live like most of my life these days. So definitely come down the comments and chat with some of the tribe. You know, we have a lot of great people. That's why I keep coming back for more. It's the more good people we get in the chat, like the more fulfilling it is. It is so cool. And yeah, I'm just bringing you guys along for the ride, and I'd love to have you there. And on Fridays, 7 p.m. Pacific, we do Club Lissa Shops, whether it be music, trivia, you know, whatever we vote on basically to do for the night. But I turn black lights on. I change this background up. We have a hell of a time. It's a lot of fun just to hang out with people. The best way to describe my tribe is like regulars at a bar. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. It makes life not feel, even if it's routine to be on my live, it's a comfort. You know, there's something to be said about that. So, but thank you guys for being here, and I will see you tomorrow for more Wild Eyes. Bye, guys. Okay, done with that. 4:30. Look at that. 4:30. I couldn't have like mapped that out any better, Serwin. I did, but these are so good. I really like Skylar in this book. She's cool. Cool people. I can tell. I'm actually trying to download the reading video that needs to go up tonight now. I fell asleep last night. Usually I make sure it's at least downloaded before I go to sleep, but I was fucking tired. It is what it is. Sometimes videos are going to be late. I don't like that because I piss myself off when I can't be on my own timeline. But life is life, you know, and if I fall asleep like that, it's because I really needed it. Let's see. Do I have one going up tonight? Oh, wait. Yeah, so I actually have the introduction video to Wild Eyes going up tonight. So that's only like a 3-minute video. So I don't really need the other video to go up tonight. I don't know. I do not know. I'm so out of order because what I had to end up doing is take some of the long form videos and load them onto YouTube unedited just for space. You know, so YouTube has become my like file holder kind of. And it's a lot because then things get out of order. I don't think it really fucking matters. But so I think mostly what I'm going to start doing now for like the shop with me's is going to be like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Burlington, things that I can, you know, be there and to tell you what to look for, men and women, and Victoria's Secrets for like try on hauls and stuff like that. That doesn't mean I'm going to buy anything, but like to be able to do that, you know, for that's like a membership thing I need to really get on, because I know people with memberships that pay for it are, that's what they're members for. But I do not always get the time to do those things. It is like sometimes when I'm running into the store to pick up an order, the kids are waiting, or hey Apollo, it ends up being like, I don't know. But so tonight I'm going to do like, I'm going to start a new live now, and I have dishes to do, so it's perfect. I don't have too many, so I can play around a lot more. So the kids know, they already know. And then I'll do that for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll get off live and see you guys again tomorrow. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah, so I feel like, oh, we haven't done, not Marshalls and TJ Maxx. What's the other one? You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of, not Burlington. Well, Dollar Tree too is kind of senseless if you think about it. Yeah, different Dollar Tree. Yeah. And a lot of people want to see Family Dollar too. Or no, Dollar General, not Family Dollar. Dollar General has like the actual 99-cent section. I'm curious about that one too, because it's cheaper than Dollar Tree for those items. So, yeah, do that. But yeah, if you guys have places you think I should go, definitely let me know, and I will definitely be doing that. And like the winery, I still want to do that. I think some like cool educational things. Some of the beef ranchers around here, I want to go talk to them. And I'm sure most of them would be glad to do it, because I feel like it gives people an insight of what's going on and could potentially help them. You know, education is what in turn helps people, and you're not going to see that on the local media. They're not going to tell you any of that stuff. So, because it's one of those government controlled things. Yes, absolutely. Hello, RC. Yeah, I don't need, yeah. The only, my guilty pleasure is obviously Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body Works. Those two things, plus I'm a reseller. So if I buy certain things that are really popular and going to go out of stock, I gotta get my hands on those. But other than that, like, I don't have to buy anything. But yeah, I've sold, like I said, like almost $1,000 worth of stuff for reselling in like a month. I feel like just starting, like that's pretty decent. That's will account for the extra fucking AC bill for the summertime here in California. It's fucking expensive. But yeah, this is fucking good. I'm like really in love with, like, I don't think I've ever liked a writer as much as I like her. Hold on a minute. What's that? Okay. Yeah, so backgrounds, I need to, I don't know. I got to do something with that one because it's all like wrinkled. It's really pissing me off. I gotta go make sure that they are out of the kitchen, out of that room. They can do that for an hour. It's not gonna hurt them. So I need to bring my charging cable out. Damn, these charging things get super fucking hot. Like, when I tell you, like, I have one of these that they're dangerous. And like the fire department, when they were here that day, they're like, you can't have things plugged in like that. You know, that is a fire. It is, technically. He's right. But man, the chief was kind of a dick. Granted, that's their job to prevent that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna be doing the music. Yeah.
Someone I want you to meet.
Oh no, who?
I'm really excited to meet you.
Who?
Sit down.
Do you have an animal in our house, Sage?
Huh? It's not any reptiles, I promise. It's friendly.
It's friendly? What is it?
It's a puppy. It's a poodle.
Oh, a poodle puppy? Oh, hold on.
Excited to meet you.
If that dog pisses in my house, Sage, you're cleaning it. Oh, God. I am. I have to get... Jesus. Can I have a minute? No. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this fucking cord. I'm in a cord funk. Okay, that's got 100% anyway. Okay, I'm coming out. Ouch. Do I ever get a break? These kids are crazy. Oh my God, it's huge.
She's only like 8 months old.
That's a puppy?
Yeah.
It looks like Beethoven.
She's a standard all black poodle.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
Her name's Luna. She's very.
Hi, Luna.
She's on a BBL.
A BBL. Oh my God. Sage the dog resembles.
Why are we commenting on my ass? Well, now I have to try to get her home. I brought you guys bagels.
Oh, nice.
Chocolate chip bagels from Einstein's because I had work today.
Oh. Oh, you work there?
My first date. My mom's the manager.
So you work at Einstein?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I'm going on my first ever date on Wednesday.
Oh, Lord.
I'm kind of nervous.
Don't hold hands, because holding hands leads to babies.
No.
I saw you flick me off, girl. I can see it from... Oh. Jesus. Okay. Hey, JB, I need you out of the kitchen. I'm doing my live because I've already, I don't know, those are bagels. She brought, Sage brought those. Oh my God, this kitchen is a fucking atrocious. It's a little bit worse than I anticipated.
I really wanted something to eat.
Wait, come on. Oh my God, this fucking house. And I don't have anybody to help me this week. Well, the kids need to. Hey, JB, do me a favor. Can you put these bread things in the pantry? I just need them. I'll put them here. Just put them on like the same shelf, generalized shelf. And these, oh my God. When I have the time, oh my God. I need a drink. I seriously need a drink. Well, fuck. Come on. Almost fell on my crotch. Elijah, you got to go out in the other room, buddy. Hey, Candace, are you gonna help? No. Listen, you guys are gonna help. You either do that or you go clean your room, and they're not gonna clean. Here's that Joys of Cooking book with fucking that mayonnaise cake. Look at this big ass thing. Ew! It was sitting in something bad. Okay, we're gonna take that cover off. It needs to look like that anyway. That's how my mom's look. But the pages had gotten really yellow. JB! Language, JB. These kids, I'm telling you, are going to be the death of me. I'm trying so hard to... I'm going to have to put my hair up because I'm hot. Like, it's hot in here. Good old Bruce. Don't worry, it's a Doritos. Mushroom coffee. I still have not tried this yet. I need to. Why do you all belch like that? Every last... What the fuck, Sage? What was that?
I can do more than that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start a new live, guys. I'll be right back with the music.